Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is going to be a what I got for Christmas video. So I feel like this is probably the most random assortment of things that I've ever shown in a what I got for Christmas video. I'm going to be showing you guys the presents that I got from my sister, from Phil, my family. Sorry by the way if you guys can hear like birds or little outside noises. I've got both my windows open because it is really hot today and I need the wind to kind of circulate and cool me down essentially. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this video. So I might start off with Phil's present because his present was the first one that I actually opened. Phil's present I'm actually wearing at the moment, and that is a Pandora bracelet. So I'll try and show you guys up close a little bit. So yeah, Phil got me this Pandora charm bracelet, which is awesome. It actually was one of the things I think that I put in a really old wish list video of mine. I'm not quite sure, but it's something I've always wanted that I just never ended up getting. I went in to buy it at one point, but then it was more than what I thought it was, so I left it, and then I asked for it for like Christmas a couple years ago, but I just never got it. And Phil knew that and he went in and got me the Pandora bracelet, so I'm so excited. I can't wait to start like putting little charms on it. I think the first charm I get will be one to do with Phil and I getting married. I think I've had a wee look online, and by the way, I am not making this video to like brag and say like, oh look at what I got for Christmas, like yada yada. I kind of make these videos so that like if you guys are struggling for like gift ideas for someone, then it might give you a bit of inspiration, and just if you guys are nosy, because I know people are nosy at what other people get for Christmas. But yeah, this is all Phil got me, so I'm very happy because this is, yeah, literally one of my most favorite presents. The next present I will do is from a family member, and I just got given this little necklace here. It's kind of like gemmed essentially, but instead of wearing it as a necklace, I'm gonna wear it as a bracelet because I quite like the look of it when it's like wrapped around together. Like, I think it looks really nice. Now I'll move into presents that I got from other family members. So one of my uncles just gave us cash, so that was good. I ended up using that just to get Phil and I some food on the day that we were shopping because we had quite a busy day on Boxing Day. We didn't really have a lot of time to eat, so yeah, we just in the Kmart Plaza just got some food. And now I'll do a present from my sister. So my sister's present I'm not actually gonna like show and hold up because one, it's heavy, and two, it is being stored in my car because I literally have nowhere to put it in my room, and that is a suitcase. So if you guys watched my Christmas wish list video, this was something on my wish list. So I can pop a photo on the screen if I can find it on the Strand Bags website, because essentially the suitcase she got me is just like a massive pink luggage case, and it's got like the little 4 wheels and like a massive handle and then like a side handle as well. It is massive on the inside, which is great because I always carry a lot of stuff when I'm traveling, and that is essentially why my sister got me the bigger version. They do have a slightly smaller version as well, but she always knows that I travel with a lot of stuff, so that was really awesome because that was actually something that I needed, because my other suitcase was falling apart. Like, it was just breaking and ripping, and I've literally had it since I was a kid, so I desperately needed to upgrade it. So I have now got rid of that other one, and now I'm super happy that I have this new one. And I actually needed a suitcase for when Phil and I go away on honeymoon, because obviously I can't take my broken and busted one on honeymoon. So yeah, super happy. A nice practical present that I really needed, was on my list to get. And then we moved on to all of the presents from my parents. So I guess we'll just start with like the more practical ones and then go into the like nicer ones, I think. So the first thing that my parents got me were a couple packs of makeup wipes. So these ones here, I will admit, they aren't my favorite. My favorite ones are the Garnier Micellar cleansing wipes, the like yellow packet ones, but these ones do an alright job. These are always going to come in handy. I'm always going to need makeup wipes because obviously every time I film these videos I put makeup on, so I'm going to need wipes until I buy a face halo to take my makeup off. Next kind of practical present is just this little pack of tissues. So I actually need to unpack all of these and put them away nicely in my drawer. I've just kept them in this little thing for this video, obviously. But yeah, I want to put one of them in my car because Phil asked for tissues the other day when he was in my car, and it's like the one thing I don't have in my car. I need to pop some of these in the car, and then I'm actually running low on my other little packs because I bought a massive like 5-pack from the supermarket, but I've only got like one pack left of that, so it was really good timing. And yeah, the Kleenex ones are nice and soft, which is great. The next practical present which my mum got me was actually something that I kind of needed, but it wasn't on my Christmas list. I probably should have put it on my Christmas list. But there's just some more makeup sponges. So it did come with 3 in here, but I have actually taken one out to use it today to put my foundation on, which is actually really nice. I did a really good job of like putting my foundation on. So they were all different shades of pink. So you've got like a light pale pink one, a really like dark pink one, and then there was kind of like more of like a Barbie pink beauty blender as well. They're all different shapes. So you've got one that says for all over face application, which I think is the one I used today, and then you've got one for contouring of cheeks and facial features, and then one for concealer and precise application. That's just what it says up here. This one is just the MEJ Wellness and Beauty brand. I'm not really too familiar with them, but they say non-latex, allergy-free essential beauty blender set. So both my sister and I got a pack of these, so yeah, it was super helpful. They also wet really nicely. I wet the one this morning to put my makeup on and soaked up any excess, and I feel like my foundation actually turned out quite good today, which is lovely. Next up, we just have a couple of t-shirts. So the first t-shirt I have is this one here. So it's just a classic white t-shirt that just says staycation. Yeah, I probably will just end up wearing this with like some denim shorts and just have it like tied in the front or something. I'm very much a fan of like white t-shirts with like a little saying on the front. It is very much my style. I know it's from Kmart, but it feels really good quality, which is nice. And then the last shirt that mum got me was actually one of her like table gift presents. So she always does little table gift presents every year. So she also got me this like pinky shirt that just says happy on it. I don't know if I'll end up wearing this with it tied and with denim shorts, or if I'll use it as a PJ shirt. I haven't quite sussed out yet. It's nice and light cotton. Kmart actually have a lot of really nice like clothing pieces in at the moment, and their quality is definitely starting to improve as well. And then the last kind of like clothing item that I got is a pack of socks. So these socks may look familiar, and that is because I do actually already have this pack, which my mum knew, because I actually chose these because I lost my other green sock, and both Rachel and I have this pack of socks, so we always match when we wear the green ones, and I lost my other one. I don't know where it is. I don't know if it's at her place, if it's in her washing machine. I don't know where it is, but it is not here, and the last time I had them was at her place in lockdown. So yeah, I got a new pack so that we can still match. And then, to be honest, my other like koala pack is really stained. There is another pack that I'm eyeing up that have little like coloured speckles on them. They kind of remind me of fairy bread. They're kind of this cut as well. You can never have too many socks in my opinion, and I do still have a slight obsession with socks. I went through a massive like sock phase like a few years ago, and it's not as bad as it was then, but I mean, socks always come in handy. So the next gift that mum and dad got me is this cute little like jewelry holdery purse thing. That's probably what I'll end up using it for anyway, is like jewelry when I travel. It's still got the little polystyrene thing in the middle, because I don't really use little coin purses anymore. I've got one that I use in my car that I keep like spare change in for when I like need it for parking, but especially up here in Auckland, like all of the parking meters you pay by EFTPOS these days, not by cash. So I don't really carry cash around, and if I'm carrying cash, it's in my massive coach wallet. So I probably will just end up using this to put jewelry in when I travel, because the last few times I've traveled I haven't really taken a lot of jewelry with me, and the bag that I've taken it in has just been too big. So yeah, I think this will be a cute little size, and it's of that little Starry Night painting print on it, so it's very, very cute. And I believe my mum and dad bought this down south when they were in the South Island. And then the next thing I'm going to show you, mum and dad also bought when they were down south, and that is just this little journal thing. So the reason they got it is because it says boutique shoe sale on the front, and then just has all these like boot related sayings like high heels, boutique, clogs, cute flats, sale, sandals, shoe things, random shoe quotes. And they thought of me because, if you guys don't know, I work in retail in a shoe store, and then yeah, the journal doesn't have any lines in it, so it's just like a plain kind of journal, which is good. I always end up going through journals, and it has a little thing in the front that says, it's just a blank book, so what could you do to make it more fun? With an interest or two, perhaps write a poem. You maybe could draw, paste bits of news. You need a place for pictures and photos are good for a look. You'll very soon find you don't have a blank book. And then the back just says the end and has this little bunny tail, I think you guys can see, so it's quite cute. The next present that mum and dad got me, when I felt the wrapping, I was like, I know this is a DVD, but then I was like, also, it's very risky, we'll say, to buy DVDs these days because everyone's just like streaming things online anyways. But they got me The Snowman, which is a Christmas film, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of a story time with this. So when I was little, this used to freak me out. I absolutely hated one of the songs in this movie. Anytime it came on, I would have to go into the other room, block my ears, and just like put something else loud on so that I didn't have to hear it. But as I've gotten older, I got used to the song. I don't know what it is that really freaked me out about the song. Then I got forced to sing it in singing lessons, and it kind of had to change my mind. So now I can watch this fine. It's just a very short film. How long is it? It's literally probably like half an hour, 20 minutes long, but it's just one of the Raymond Briggs ones. It's got no talking in the film either, it's just all purely pictures. But I have a collection of Christmas DVDs in storage that I like to pull out and watch every year at Christmas time. I still have my DVD player in storage as well, so I think this will be nice as well to like play for our kids when they are quite young, because they obviously don't have to understand what they're saying, they can just watch the pictures. If you guys don't know me, I am obsessed with Christmas. Like, I love anything to do with Christmas, so yeah, we're super happy to receive that because it was one of the DVDs that I didn't own, and it's really hard to find online too because it's not on Disney Plus and it's not on Netflix. Hopefully I'm in kind of the same position. My battery just died, so I just changed it over to my other one. So the next present that I received from mum and dad is this sharp knife set. So it is the Forever Sharp Culinary Executive Series, which says antibacterial, for a lifetime of service. So this is what they look like. Apparently mum and dad also have this set here, which they've had for a while. So I think this combined with our Smeg knife set, we've mostly got all of them. There's just like two I think that we're still trying to get to finish off the set. I think we'll be set on sharp knives for a while. I'm just keeping these in the box and keeping them put aside for when Phil and I move back in together. That'll be nice. We're always like short of really good quality sharp knives, so I know they will come in handy. The next present that I received is one that I am very, very excited for, and that is this Monopoly game here. This one is the Monopoly Millionaire game, first to a million wins. This is the board here, so it looks really, really fancy. Very different to any of the Monopoly games that I own, and if you guys haven't been on my channel for a while then you won't know, but it is one of my goals in life to own a massive Monopoly collection, just because I really like the Monopoly game, because it is one that is time consuming, so it can like take up a lot of time obviously, which is good if we do go into another lockdown. And I like just having different variants of Monopoly because like there's so many out there and there's so many good ones, and mum and dad know that, and I think that's why they got me this one here. I do still have a couple that I really want. Like I really want the Roald Dahl one, which is on clearance at Whitcool, so I really want to go on and get it before it's all gone. And I really still want to get the Auckland one as well, because obviously I live in Auckland. And then I'm almost done. I have 2 items left, so the next item again is probably one of my most favorite presents that I have received this Christmas, and that is this Annabelle Langbein book. So I already have quite a few books by Annabelle Langbein, but this one is all about desserts. And if you guys don't know, I am a massive dessert person. I love anything like sweet, although I'm very fussy with my desserts. This one is the Essential Annabelle Langbein Sweet Treats for Every Occasion Volume 2. So I know I have the first Essential book, but this is the second one, and yeah, it's just all like desserts, which is awesome. So like you've got like chilled desserts, like there's so many like good recipes in here that like I actually can't wait to like start using. Like look how good that looks. But yeah, I'm excited to add that into our collection. It is like quite a hefty book, but the Annabelle Langbein books always are quite hefty. Yeah, I'm super duper excited for this because I actually did look at this in the warehouse and like picked it up and had like a flick through. I know that like I'm a massive dessert person as well, and so is Phil, so it'll be nice I think for us to experiment and kind of play around with some recipes. And And then the last present that I received from mum and dad is the big present that you guys can see here, and that is this ring light here. So I had been eyeing this up in Kmart because my other one that I've got, like, it works fine, but I wanted one that has a slightly bigger tripod so that I can like position it correctly where like my camera kind of sits in the middle of the ring rather than the ring kind of sitting behind and up of the camera. So mum got me this one here which has a massive tripod. I can barely even like get myself in the frame because it is huge. So this one has a 360 rotation. It has 416 bright, super bright LEDs with adjustable light modes. So it's got 3 different light modes, which is the same as the other one. So it's got your cool, your natural, and your warm. And then this one is like Bluetooth. So you've got the Bluetooth remote to control phone wirelessly, the portable carry bag. You can adjust the height. It's got a height and angle adjustable stand, and then a smartphone mount. Although I won't probably use the smartphone mount. I'll probably just end up doing my camera in the middle of this. I just thought this would be super handy for obviously when I'm filming like sit down videos and stuff, especially coming into the winter, because I find it hard to film in the winter with good lighting because obviously it's very like grey and cloudy most days, and it's fine if it's cloudy, but if it's like quite a grey cloud it can be really hard to film because the lighting always looks really dark. But yeah, that is everything that I received this year for Christmas. Again, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who bought me gifts. That was really sweet, and I know a lot of this stuff I will be able to use. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. And yeah, I mean, if you guys want to watch any more of these like present videos, I've got like a whole playlist on my channel, so I'll leave that down below and in the eye as well. But yeah, I think that's everything, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!